Wake up. It's the Flow Show, no filter. Let's talk. The thoughts, views, and opinions shared at the Flow Show, no filter, are for educational and entertainment purposes only. I am not a professional. I am just good. Favorite day of the week. Happy TGI Friday, y'all. Is it just me or did the Flow Show make these weeks go by fast as we count down the days? It's like, it seemed like I just was saying happy Monday, and here we are. Headed into the weekend, all my hard working folks. Get a little time to relax maybe on the weekend. Maybe a lot of us working on the weekend, whatever, but our work week for the most part is coming to an end. This is Friday. This is the day when I get to just relax and freestyle the show. The dog ate my homework. No, I'm just playing. Y'all know I don't ever freestyle, but you know, it used to be Fridays. You go to school on Fridays. That was the day hardly any work got done on Friday. I used to come to school. All I'm thinking about is getting out of school on Fridays. Even the teachers knew it. Sometimes by the time in the afternoon, we'd be so damn restless and so bad. They just say, you know what? It's recess time. Get y'all asses out of here. And teacher just say, man, go on outside. Let's go outside and play. Y'all not even thinking about no work. You know, it's hard to stay focused on Friday, even in the workforce as an adult. Fridays is like automatic half a day. You getting a good half a day work out of people on Friday, if you lucky. The rest of the time, people just trying to milk it and get the hell out of there. So hello. Got a lot to talk about. It's a shakeup going on in the Diddy's legal team. Another thing that I can say that I called out, I told y'all that his legal defense is horrible. And the closer we're getting to trial time, it is being revealed. Also, celebrities are panicking and running amok, trying to get the hell up out of here and nervous and all kind of things. We got to get into that. I'm talking about Ashton Kucher, Ray J. 50 Cent even chiming in on how horrible the legal defense is. And so I was waiting to get the confirmation that Diddy was not switching, but I guess changing the title of one of his attorneys by making them a lead attorney now. I didn't want to jump the gun yesterday. I knew it was coming down the pipe, and then I got confirmation, and it's an actual article now. So we're going to definitely talk about that. Wow. Feels so good to be here. I'm every day, Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. I've had some people say they keep missing the show. 7:30 a.m. if you want to see me do this live and join our breakfast crew. Shout out to them. You want to join the breakfast crew live? It's 7:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. We do this. Before I get into Diddy thing, that's something I forgot to tell y'all the other day. And since they came across my desk and I end up watching it, I got to tell y'all about it because I can't unsee it or unhear it. Please tell me if you haven't seen it. Lucky you, but I think maybe you have. If not, Will Smith just put out the worst, cringeworthy, hot garbage, ear destroyer track. He back rapping, and it's so terrible. Y'all might not even know. He dropped a video. This was like over the weekend. I meant to tell y'all that. He got a new project coming out, and so he felt compelled to drop a whole freestyle, and it's a whole mess. The worst shit I ever heard in my life. The only reason I even watched it is because it came on my Twitter feed, and in the first 5 seconds, first of all, the visual is he's rapping in front of different plates of food inside what looks to be like an arcade room, and he has like headphones on, trying to look like he's like a young streamer. My God. And so within the first 2 to 3 seconds, I knew it was trash, y'all. Like probably the first 1 second, I knew it was trash. But I had to watch it because it was that horrible. I said, okay, this is where my journalism comes in. I got to watch this horrible bullshit. And I watched the whole thing. I said, y'all, this is why everybody needs a flow in their camp. Because who the hell is not telling Will Smith, this is terrible. It's embarrassing. I cringed the whole time listening to it. And, you know, he's always been known for like cheesy, kind of like terrible rap, but it was like good, terrible rap. You know, like you could barbecue to it, you know, like summertime, like you always could find a way to enjoy it. Maybe you didn't like his rap, but you like Men in Black, so you fuck with the little Man in Black rap or whatever. But what he just put out, I'm telling y'all, I'm not exaggerating. I don't even know a word that really can display how terrible it is. And that I thought it was a joke, but it's real. If you have any time and you want to see something that just make you feel like, well, no matter how low I am or how bad I am at something, I'm never this bad. You need that type of encouragement, please Google search Will Smith's new rap. Some of the worst rapping you ever heard in your life. The facial expressions, you can tell he trying too hard. I don't even like Will Smith, and I felt bad. I said, man, see, if I was his friend, before he could even film, I would have tackled him. I would have said, ain't no way over my dead body is you getting in front of the world and about to say these lyrics. I want to play a little bit of it for y'all, but I'll be damned if I'm getting a copyright strike or something for that hot garbage. So anyway, I meant to tell y'all about that. It's been bothering me. I had to watch it as part of some of the bad part about journalism is you got to sit through stuff like that. So in order you can report it to your community. But terrible, horrible, hot garbage. Never will listen to it again. Will Smith, you should be held accountable for that. We need an indictment. So yeah, I got that off my chest. Please, 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 because I can't even, as bad as I'm telling you it is, I can't even tell you how bad. Like I can't usually, you know, I could describe the shit out of something. This was so terrible. I can't describe how horrible it is. I just beg y'all, don't leave me hanging. Don't let me be the only one who my ears are scarred for life at this point. Don't leave me by myself. Go check out Will Smith rap. And if it ain't the worst rap you ever heard in your life, I'll follow you back on one of my social medias. Hit me up and tell me you like that. Tell me you like it, genuinely like it, and I will follow your ass back. I'm gonna leave it at that. So let's get to the real business and no more about Will Smith and his attempt at rapping, which should have been 40, whatever the word is. Somebody should have took the microphone and everything and hid it. I would have took the microphone and Will Smith headphones. I would have hid that shit. I'm that type of friend. Oh, I get aggressive with it. He wouldn't have been able to find it. He'd be like, hey, I'm supposed to go on. I got to go on in like 10 minutes. I can't find my equipment. I'll be like, I don't know. I ain't seen it. And then I'll order me some DoorDash and wait on my food while he's scrambling. I'll be like, bro, I would never let you go out like that. I'm a good friend. I will hide your equipment. I will throw that microphone and them headphones in the nearest ocean. Anyway, let's get on to it. I just had to tell y'all, it's that bad. I had to rant on it. It's that bad. So let's get on to Diddy and some other stuff that I have called out. I've been like in a zone with this Diddy case. I mean, I see why Stevie J and them jumping in my comments. They probably really think I do got an inside in the camp source because of all the shit I be saying. But I just be reading tea leaves. And so, right on schedule, y'all know I've been the main one since way back in September when all this started, when Diddy was arrested. I was telling y'all that this legal team looks like the Three Stooges. And that's for all my old heads out there. Y'all remember the Three Stooges, Larry, Curly, and Moe. Silly, simple asses. That's Diddy's legal team. And I've been saying that. Y'all know nobody was saying it when I was saying it. Now people starting to peep that, hold on, Diddy's legal team is just getting him for money because they're doing a terrible job. But now we got proof. Because Diddy trying to switch it up. He trying to get other lawyers. He changing positions of the lawyer. He got another lead lawyer. He moved somebody up. The other lawyer, Rico, gone. And Lil Flo just sitting over here like, oh, didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you that his legal defense was full of shit? So look, let's get into this article. I love reading articles that prove that I was right. Those are my favorite articles to read. One that basically says, here you go, Flo. Here go an alley-oop for you. I know you've been talking about the legal team and you was the first one to say it and they all trying to copy you. They can't copy me because I'm already on to the next thing. By the time they copy that, that's old news. So check this out. This comes from page 6. Diddy's defense team shakeup will put star lawyer Mark Garagos in leading role after he repped Hunter Biden, Michael Jackson, and Chris Brown. Now, we're going to get into the article, but don't nothing say something ain't right more than, like, it don't say it like when you moving it around, you moving your team around, you're moving your lawyers around. If everything was good, you wouldn't be touching it. We getting right close. We'll be a month away now, less than a month away. And he switching the lead person. I'm telling y'all, the more and more as we get farther, either closer to this trial or actually in the trial, Diddy gonna end up just firing motherfucker. Watch what I tell you. Anyway, so it goes on to say there are more changes coming to Diddy's legal team. I wonder why. I wonder, are they turning out to be as terrible as Flo said? So there are more changes to the legal team. Sources say star attorney Mark Garagos is poised to take a lead role in the disgraced mogul's defense team. Garagos, whose clients have included Hunter Biden, the Menendez brothers, Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, and Roger Clinton, among others, they are already an advisor in the case, and his daughter, Tini Garagos, is part of the team. But insiders tell us that the team is preparing to file paperwork that would allow Mark to appear in the court on behalf of the bad boy disgraced mogul. As you know, he pleaded not guilty to racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, fraud, coercion, transportation, and engaging in prostitution, and the partridge in the pear tree. His blockbuster trial starts May 5th, but I think they moved that back. So even this article might have that wrong. I mean, I think they are going to start the jury thing early, but the actual trial is supposed to be May 12th. I don't know. They might, I don't know what they got going on. But this article saying May 5th, and this is a brand new article, but I think they might have it wrong. We'll check into that. But I believe it's the 12th. But anyway, so yeah, we got new sheriffs in town. Diddy is moving things around. A little bit of this over there, a little bit over there. Lawyer, I need you to fall back. I need to put this lawyer up. Diddy is worried as shit. But I knew it. I mean, I said it to myself. if I'm feeling that they're doing a horrible job, Diddy, the actual one they defending, he gotta be feeling like this ain't going right. And this ain't something that you want to play with, because this don't go right, Diddy never sees the light of day again. So he's going to be shifting and shaking this. I don't even think this is the last attorney move. Behind the scenes, and the rumors are he's been trying to get Tacopina, the dude that just got, the lawyer that just got ASAP Rocky out. You wouldn't be doing that if you were confident in your legal team. He's been desperately, they say, but Tacopina don't want to do it, don't really have the time. And also I'm hearing that if Tacopina was to take the case, that Diddy would have to pay an arm and a leg, and that's another reason why he may not take them, or he may not be able to get them. Even 50 Cent talked about it. And in a minute, I'm gonna get to this guy behind me, Ashton Kucher. Oh, his ass gonna get. We got to tell what's going on with him. But let me tell you, 50 Cent also says he thinks Diddy could win his sex trafficking trial if he pulls off this one move. What move is 50 Cent talking about? 50 Cent is talking about getting the attorney Tacopina. Now, if you read the tea leaves like I do, this is another thing where 50 didn't even have to come out and say it directly. But if you are Diddy's current lawyer, and you've been his lawyer all this time, and you got people saying, hey, he could beat it if he had this lawyer, what does that tell you? That tells you that they don't think you're doing a good job. When Johnny Cochran was defending O.J. Simpson, you didn't hear about nobody talking about who else he needs, what other lawyer he needs that could help him beat that case. Johnny Cochran had it all under control. So in this case, even though 50 ain't directly saying that Diddy's legal team, well, even though 50 Cent has said it a few weeks ago, actually, he did say that the legal team wasn't doing nothing but taking Diddy's money. So I guess I did get a cosign from 50 Cent. 50 Cent did start, I just thought about it. He did say that maybe like a month ago or less. And now he's throwing out other options of attorneys. Like I said, the story that's going to blow up in this case. And remember, on this episode, I've said it on other episodes, but remember this one. Mark your calendar. When they have a blow up and everybody talking about how horrible Diddy's legal team, just come back to me and give me my flowers. Because I'm telling you now, at some point in this trial, it's going to actually be a mainstream story, and everybody going to talk about how horrible Diddy's legal team is. I just want to put that out there because, I have to be loud about my shit because everybody try to steal my takes and my predictions. And so I got to put my foot down even more to let people know who I've been saying this in September. I'm saying today, please watch what I tell you. At some point in this case, the main story is going to be how horrible Diddy's legal team is and how much they done took his money. You got people like 50 Cent now even throwing out other lawyers. Hey, he need Tacopina. In other words, Diddy, this crew you got about to sink your ass. So it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good, but it's looking the way that I called it to look. And like I always tell people, I'm not nobody who roots for anything. I don't root for bad stuff to happen to nobody. That ain't my style. But I can look at the tea leaves and predict what I think gonna happen. And most of the time I'm right. And so back in September, I'm gonna tell you the first thing that I noticed the first time when I noticed that this legal team and this whole Diddy situation is a dumpster fire is at the very beginning when it came out about the baby oil. Y'all remember the baby oil when it first broke? Shoot, every time I posted about the baby oil, it went viral. That baby oil talk was so prevalent. Well, when the baby oil came into play and then Diddy's used car salesman as attorney was on TMZ and gonna say out his mouth that the baby oil came from Costco. I think it wasn't in Costco. Costco, I think. Yeah, I think it was Costco. One of those bulk places. I think it was Costco. And then it wasn't even, it was less than 24 hours. It was probably the same day Costco came out like, man, we don't sell that kind of baby oil. Bold-faced lie. To a lot of people, that's just a little bitty mess up or a little, but somebody like me, I read into that. I say, one or two things happened. Did he just telling him anything? And then he just repeating it with no type of confirmation, with no type of making sure he's telling the truth, none of that. Or he made it up, which would be even worse. Either way, this is about to be a clown show. This serious ass case, and they talking about they got 1,000 bottles of baby oil, and they don't know where, and they saying maybe it's a date rape type drug in there. And y'all ain't even verified where it came from before you get on national TV. I said, oh shit, this about to be one of those. And I started right then and there paying attention. I started keying in on Diddy's legal team and his whole operation right at that moment. And it was just clue after clue after clue to let me know that, this is going to be horrible. And speaking of horrible, your boy Ashton Kucher is going through it. Ashton Kucher and his lady, they're saying that they're looking miserable in LA as the Diddy trial approaches. And that ain't it. Sources close to the camp are saying, and I quote, "The worst is yet to come." Now let's find out, let's dig and get nosy and see what the hell they talking about. What is the worst that's yet to come out of the Ashton world when it comes to the diddler? Article comes from Nerd Stash. Ashton Kucher and Mila Kunis look miserable in LA as Diddy trial update approaches. Quote, "The worst is yet to come." So article goes on to say Ashton Kucher and Mila Kunis look to have lost that happy, relaxed feeling they enjoyed during their recent family vacation in Italy. The reality and stress of their lives in Los Angeles appear to have resurfaced, and they look miserable. But photographers spotted the somber-looking pair leaving the Beverly Hills Hotel to take a walk. However, the former That 70s Show star's gloomy moods did not go unnoticed as they ignored the flashing cameras and questions. The Daily Mail is reporting that Mila and Ashton appeared agitated and stressed during their outing. The pair has laid low for the past several weeks in an attempt to avoid unwanted public attention. Diddy is rocking families right now. I mean, I don't think a lot of people understand the true impact of Diddy's case and everybody that's tied into it, and who knows who has to speak. Ashton Kucher, not only he has to testify. See, what's going to happen is once this trial starts, see, right now they can just be quiet. Like I always said, for the most part, these celebrities have been so quiet, you can hear a cat piss on cotton. That's how quiet they've been. If you listen, you hear the cat pissing on cotton, just listen. So, but when the trial starts, hey, you can't be quiet no more. Ain't no more hiding. And so we getting close to that day, right? We getting closer and closer. And you see it in the celebrity world. Ray J stealing cars and saying stupid shit on streams with little young men half his age. We're gonna talk about that a little bit. Don't worry. We'll go in Flo's kitchen and cook Ray J up a little something, a little something light. But as we get closer, the celebrity world is getting out of control. So the Daily Mail is reporting this, and they're saying that during their vacation, the couple allegedly put on a happy front for their children. They were united. However, their moods have seemingly shifted ever since. Many believe the stress of Sean Diddy Combs' approaching trial is weighing heavy on their minds and continues to take a toll on their marriage. How many marriages are suffering right now because of this whole Diddy case? We got the Bieber marriage. Now we're hearing the Ashton Kucher marriage. And if I do some digging, I'm sure it's about 10 other ones. But these two are big enough. They are on pins and needles, y'all. Since Diddy's arrest in September, Ashton Kucher name continues to be tied to the disgraced rapper. Numerous videos have surfaced painting Ashton's connection to Diddy in a bad light. And it ain't looking good for the kid. He said things like, "I've got a lot to tell. I can't say it." Matter of fact, let's let Ashton. Let's let Ashton. Let's hear what he's saying. He can say it for himself.
Stories are our favorite genre of anecdote. Diddy party stories are our favorite genre of anecdote. Wow. Through the Diddy party stories, man, that was like some weird family thing.
So stuff like that. If you could hear, that's Ashton. They asked him about Diddy. He said about Diddy's stories. He said the Diddy parties are stories I can't tell. Then he's just trying to thumb through his memory. He says just a lot of weird, strange things. I can't say this. No, I can't say that. And it was all fun and games back when that was when he said that. It ain't so funny no more. And I know he wish he would have never said all these quotes to tie him to Diddy, because now he's in this mess. And Diddy already said, and we're going to get into that part in the article, but it's already known that Diddy said he will throw everybody under the bus to save his own self. And he's saying that because he feels that nobody has helped him since he's been in. Nobody has reached out to his kids. You heard him say that himself on the phone with Kanye West, crazy ass. And so since nobody helped him, all the people Diddy say he feel like helped him and left him dry, he said he throwing everybody under the bus. And that's why everybody is acting even more strange as we get closer, because it's known. So if Diddy got to throw Ashton under the bus, he gonna throw him under that bus. And so the many quotes: Ashton Kucher denies knowledge of any wrongdoings regarding Diddy's freak-off parties. Ashton, I wonder why we don't believe you. All of a sudden, you don't know anything. All these old quotes and clips I was looking up, you was standing on Diddy was carrying you on his shoulders, and you was talking about that's my best bud and all the Diddy stories, and you got so many, and it's some that you can't tell people what went on. They were weird. And then all of a sudden Diddy gets arrested. Now you don't know any wrongdoings that went on during the Diddy freak-off parties. Well, I think Diddy gonna remind prosecutors and the judge and whoever wants to know. I think he might remind Ashton of some of these Diddy parties that you know about. See, we in that's the type of time we on right now. And that's why they are paranoid. But another another thing Ashton said. So today he says he denies knowledge of any wrongdoings regarding Diddy's freak-offs, right? But right when Diddy was arrested, he admittedly said, I'm expected to be subpoenaed during Diddy's trial. Why would you expect to get subpoenaed if you don't know shit? You ain't seen nothing, which, you know, none of us believe that. I mean, if you hanging with him, if you standing on it, if a guy will carry you on his shoulders, y'all, you know some shit. So insiders reveal that Ashton regrets his friendship with Diddy. He feels lied to, betrayed, taken for granted, and manipulated. Somebody grab a violin and start playing it for me as I'm reading poor Ashton, who now feels he was lied to and betrayed. Well, read this clip and then go look at some white party. Go look at some white party pictures, and you're gonna see Ashton Kucher all up in everybody's face, laughing and smiling, swinging across the rope, doing cannonballs in the pool. When did he lie to you? When did he betray you? Because I'm looking at the parties, Ashton, and your ass doing belly flops in all white gear, laughing and joking. Now all of a sudden you feel manipulated, you feel this and that. See, I ain't going for that shit. And I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. Y'all know I'll be cooking Diddy. But y'all know this is the equal opportunity cook fest that goes on this show. We don't let nobody slide. And y'all better not let them slide either. Y'all better not let these people like Ashton, like Russell Brand, who was all up Diddy's ass, no Diddy. Y'all better not let them be coming on here with these quotes talking about they feel betrayed, they lied to, and this and nah. We not letting that fly. You was cool with his ass then. We saw you at Diddy parties. We heard it out your mouth how close y'all was, how much you feel about him. I really don't want to go there because I can have a whole 3-hour episode on all the clips, on all the stuff Ashton said about how he felt like about Diddy and this and that. Now you trying to say you felt betrayed and lied to. Please. I'm not going for that shit. See, that's the difference between me and a lot of people. Yeah, I'm going to cook Diddy, but I'm going to cook Ashton too, and Russell Brand, and anybody else that had the audacity to try to think we stupid enough to fall for their, now you want to play victim. No, the victims are being hidden. They in witness protection. The victims are trying to get justice for being assaulted. So I don't want to hear none of these celebrities, Ashton, Russell Brand, whoever is caught up with this Diddy mess or was cool with Diddy back then. I don't want to hear y'all talking about, even Russell Brand pulled it. Russell Brand was all up the crack of Diddy's behind, going to Vegas, partying on the set, going here, going there. Now all of a sudden he got shit to say, and he don't like this, or he felt he don't know, you know, all this playing with words. Y'all asses was there. So Ashton, you can get on the skillet too. Diddy already being held accountable. He locked up, waiting for his trial. But what we're not going to do is let any of these celebrities, Ellen, Oprah, all these celebrities who were cool with Diddy, you better off just being quiet. I'm not buying the, I felt Diddy lied to me. I felt betrayed. Next, you saying that in one breath, then I'm seeing video of you swinging across the rope, jumping in the pool at a white party with women ain't got no clothes on. You didn't look betrayed then. You look happy. Shit, I want to be betrayed. If you get that happy, if betrayal makes you that happy, nigga, I want to be betrayed. So when it comes to the Ashton situation, I'm not buying. Y'all can buy it if y'all want to. Y'all can let these celebrities say, play victim now when y'all know we got receipts long as CVS's of how they really felt and what they really were doing. Y'all should be cooking them in the comments or on their page or wherever you can send a message. Let them know we not buying. Like my mama and my people say, just take your medicine. Take your medicine mean whatever you did, you about to be held accountable, accept your punishment or whatever you got coming. Take it like a man. But this playing victim and throwing other people under the bus, and now I'm not buying it. I know how you felt about Diddy. I know how all y'all felt about Diddy. We saw the parties. We saw what went on before he got arrested. Diddy was the cat's meow. He was sliced. He was the invention of sliced bread to all of Hollywood. Nah, they want to come in here and try to say they felt betrayed. And we see them eating hors d'oeuvres off of children or whatever, or models or whatever Diddy had going on. But y'all don't know, y'all. I'm talking about when the girl was laying down and they had hors d'oeuvres all around her and all these celebrities was there. This is when they was quote unquote feeling betrayed. They were getting betrayed, but as they were getting betrayed, they were having fun and doing wild ass parties. So Ashton Kucher felt betrayed by Diddy. Ashton Kucher's troublesome friendships with Combs have forced him to tighten his circle. The source adds that Ashton no longer trusts anyone but Mila. So far, Kunez has stood by him through it all, but they say even she's getting at her wits' end. Ashton, now check this out. This when it started getting juicy. He fears the worst is yet to come because secretly Ashton is hiding too many Diddy secrets. He was literally in Diddy's inner circle. That's why I'm not buying it, y'all. He was in the inner circle. His own words. He openly bragged in many interviews that he couldn't talk about things he saw at Diddy's parties. And now he feels it is just a matter of time before it all comes out. Ashton is terrified that Diddy will drag him down, and with good reason. This is where we get into Diddy's plan that has been revealed. Recent reports reveal, I need you to listen in on this part. Recent reports reveal that Combs has plotted his revenge while behind bars. He has plotted his revenge on Hollywood, on Ashton Kucher, on Ellen, on Oprah, on Jay-Z. The list goes on and on. Diddy has allegedly warned everyone he knows that he has a score to settle with all you motherfuckers. Diddy's words, not mine. He knows who has turned on him and claims he is coming for everyone. Did I not tell y'all this was about to heat up? See, as much as I know it's heating up, I don't even feel I know quite how much this is about to heat up, because we're still not even at the trial yet. And it's in the air. You got basically Diddy against all of Hollywood. And then you got the United States of America against Diddy. Within this triangle is going to be explosions, fireworks, and all type of shit. I guarantee you. Because Hollywood is going to be trying to throw Diddy under the bus. Diddy going to be trying to throw Hollywood under the bus. And I'm just trying to figure out, do I want to put jalapenos on my nachos and cheese, or do I just want to go with popcorn? That's the fuck I'm trying to figure out. Do I want to go with popcorn, or I want to switch it up and give me the nachos with the cheese, with the hella jalapenos? I love a lot of jalapenos on my nachos. You probably wouldn't want to sit next to me in the movie theater if you don't like jalapenos, because them things gonna be tearing your nose up. And it looks like, let's continue the article. It looks like things could get very interesting for not only Ashton Kucher and Mila Kunis, but Diddy once this trial starts. This gonna be a doozy. This gonna be more explosive than I even am predicting. I can tell, because it's getting to that level. You got Ray J stealing cars, talking about he going off the radar, and he trying to find a new lane. You remember he was trying to be the reporter, but the reporter wasn't working out for him, because nigga, we don't care what you report. You part of the problem. And every time you post something, every time I look in the comments, I don't care what Ray J say. Ray J could say, hey, y'all, I got some new headphones coming out. Somebody in the comments gonna say, man, we don't care about that. Who killed Whitney? So wasn't nobody feeling the reporter. Ray J tried to jump on the reporter news wave. That didn't go nowhere, because I guess he didn't think it through. Bro, you ain't nobody trusting your news. You is in Hollywood. So then he gets onto a new wave, a streamer. He wants to be a streamer. You know the streamer Kai? So now he wants to be a streamer. Ray J calls Kai. You know, Kai is a young Kai in his 20s. You know, Ray J about to be 50. Kai's like, he's still to me a kid. I wouldn't disrespect him as saying he's a kid, but I just mean, compared to our old asses, Kai Cenat is a kid. And Ray J was on the phone with him, speakerphone, while he's on stream, begging to be at a sleepover, begging for Kai to invite him over to the sleepover, talking about he want to sleep with the bros. And Kai Cenat is looking like, what are you talking about? He's like, I'm talking about the sleepover. I seen it. You had Drewski there. You had Kevin Hart. I want to come sleep with the bros too. And I'm kind of paraphrasing, but it was kind of even nastier and more awkward than that. I can't even repeat it the way he was saying it. That's how uncomfortable it was. So uncomfortable, that paired with the fact that he stole Whack 100's car and wouldn't answer the phone, and then said he just needed to be off the radar. With all that going on, Brandy, it got so bad, Brandy had to come out and text Ray J and say, what is the hell is wrong with you? You are better than this. And then what did Ray J do? Put it on Instagram, saying Brandy hate him and all of this stuff and all of that. And I'm just looking at it and saying Hollywood is in shambles right now. Ray J running around like this, you don't think he worried about the case? See, the position that they being put in is they have to tell, not only tell what they know and what they saw and admit that they were there, but then they sitting on pins and needles wondering, are they going to be able to do this anonymous? Because remember, I told you, Diddy is pushing for this. He wants the names out there because a lot of the witnesses are celebrities. And celebrities, they'll tell everything to save themselves, especially if they're able to be anonymous. So people like Ray J, Ashton, Ellen, Ellen called Diddy her Snuggle McSnuggle fucking or whatever the hell that name was she had for him. She loved Diddy so much, she act like Diddy don't even exist. See, this is why when I was running around with Hollywood doing my music, I never trusted none of them because I could see through all of them. You can't name none of them. They all 90% of them phony as hell. I knew 50 Cent was real the minute I met him, and we've been cool ever since then. And it turns out now that I get to look 15 years later or more, and 50 Cent is definitely the most genuine one out of all of them. Now, is he perfect? Hell no. He do go overboard a lot of times. But you see, he ain't caught up in this same mess. He is the only one who reporting this as if he ain't worried. Think about it. He the only one in Hollywood that's been, let's say, famous forever. And, let's put all of them in the category, all the A-listers, some of the B-listers. They all up there. 50 Cent is the only one having fun with it, calling stuff out. The rest of them are fucking mutes. What was the old saying? Cat got your tongue, motherfucker? Because is 50 Cent the only one that know about all this wild shit, is hearing about what's going on? Because he's the only one talking about it. The rest of them are scared to even say it's all about the Benjamins. They don't even want to say anything that got anything to do with Diddy. But the beauty of all that, y'all, all my Flow Show No Filter people out there, all the community, Breakfast Crew, everybody I love, the beautiful thing is they ain't gonna be able to be quiet for long. Because you can be quiet to the public. We don't have no power. We can't make you talk. Oh, but them feds, they have a way with words. Them feds, they start showing you paperwork and start showing you how many years you could be looking at. All of a sudden, that mouth get to running, and Hollywood that was so quiet you could hear a cat piss on cotton. Now all of a sudden they're gonna get to talking when they start putting it. Oh, you talking about that's 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. All right, give me a microphone. Nice. I wish that raindrops. That's them singing. They gonna be singing, y'all. So go ahead, let them be quiet. Now I know we all like wanting celebrities to speak up and speak out, but we almost at trial time, y'all. So let's just relax. Let them be quiet. Because they ain't gonna be quiet for long. And I'm telling you, what's gonna be coming out is gonna shock the world and change the Hollywood industry forever. It's never gonna be the same after this trial. It's going to be so much singing and flower bringing. But yeah, every time we get to this part of the show, y'all know what we got to do. I got to thank the people that make this possible. For us to come on here and call out Hollyweird and allow us to call them out on their shit and to talk about stuff in the indictments that the mainstream media is hiding from, like the fact that key witnesses are dead. I saw one of I think it was Shauna. She said one of the key witnesses that's dead, she think it might be Kim Porter. It could be. But ain't nobody in the mainstream media even touching it, which makes me think the key witnesses that they saying are dead, I think they somebody, or I think it's, relevant. Because they staying away from that subject. I keep going back to the indictment, reading it again to make sure I ain't reading it wrong. Like, am I taking this out of context? Because this is some shit I thought people would be talking about, but I guess not. I guess key witnesses being dead in the trial of a century is not important. I guess. They rather keep talking about the same old tired news cycle shit. Oh, matter of fact, prayers to the helicopter crash and the people who died in that. I'm sure everybody saw that. It was breaking news yesterday. Send a prayer to them. I forgot about that. I definitely want to acknowledge that. Feel terrible about that tragedy, but let's thank the people who make this possible and make this show go. Keep truth alive. We know the story. I don't got to get into depth, but truth telling podcasts and YouTube channels only last if our subscribers subscribe to the show. Other than that, it's tough because mainstream media or corporate money, celebrities, they want to buy you out. They're trying to buy narratives now. They got a lot of money. So it's a lot of people selling out, which I know I ain't going for that stuff. So we're going to continue to build our subscribers so we can continue to handle this news and say what we mean and mean what we say. So let me announce our subscribers today. We got first subscriber I want to bring attention to. This episode is brought to you by Miss Amy B. Amy B. Clap it up for Amy B. I like that name, Amy B. Amy B. Did you used to rap back in the day? Come on down. And I need everybody in the chat, everybody listening to the free, especially the ones listening that ain't subscribing. Y'all need to give Amy B her flowers, because without her contributing, ain't no show. So I need y'all to be loud. Give Amy her flowers. Shout her out in the chat. Amy B gave $3 donation. She subscribed to the Flow Show No Filter. She is keeping truth alive, and I appreciate it. I really do. Like I said, I really appreciate it. Don't nothing feel better than when you can just talk to your community, tell them what's going on, and they can process it, and they get it, and they fuck with you. Like I told y'all, I don't like selling. I don't like being a salesman. I like to just present the facts. And if you agree with what I'm saying and understand it, you can donate and subscribe. If you don't understand it, then I understand that too. But I'm not about to be all tricking nobody and trying to come up with no elaborate commercial to get you to subscribe just to get you. That ain't my thing. So thank you, Amy B, for understanding that subscriptions are not extra. They are needed for us to be able to continue to do what we do and cover what we cover. And the next one, I believe this is Haley. This one right here, and it's always the subscriber of the day that got to give me. Y'all be giving me these names, and y'all don't give me no hints and no context, and I got to come up here and sound like I don't know how to read. And I'll be feeling bad because I'll be trying, but here I'm going to try. It's Haley Sindlinger. Sindlinger? Sindlinger. I never heard that last name, but it sounds like a great last name. I'm sure you got a great family, Haley. Haley is the subscriber of the day. She didn't give $3. She didn't give $4. Haley gave $5. We only asked for $3. She went over and beyond. Subscriber of the day is Haley. come on down. Y'all, I gotta get a studio. I want to do a live show. I can't wait to go on the road when I do the live shows, and I can do this right in front of y'all, the audience. And when I say come on down, you really come on down. So Haley and Amy, thank you both. Thank everybody who has continued to share my content, my Facebook family, everybody. But once again, give me clap it up another time for Haley for being a subscriber today, subscribing by donating $5 subscription, keeping truth alive. I promise y'all keep subscribing. I'm gonna keep coming with the heat. I love what I do. I really do. And I love the community that we building. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep pushing. We're gonna keep supporting our own. Because I thought about that, y'all. Do y'all understand a media platform paid for that's covered and supported by its community? It is literally the only way to have an unbiased media platform. And that was my idea when I really thought in January 1st, because I had a few people who subscribed when I first started, like Mona. Let me shout her out. Mona was probably the first person to subscribe. I didn't even have any reason. I didn't have a reason to ask for subscription. But January 1st, I thought about it and I said, you know what? The only way that I can forever come with the real news, come with the real stories, the only way I could do that is if we subscribe and my community subscribes and we continue to subscribe. And as we get bigger and bigger and as we go, can you imagine? There's nothing. I don't give a shit what nobody say. When your subscribers is paying you and taking care of you and supporting you, can't nobody shut me up. Can't no corporation shut me up. Can't no celebrity shut me up. The government can't even shut me up. So we're going to continue to build the subscribers. That's my vision. I thought about it. I want to be the largest media podcast platform that is self-sufficient. So we're going to continue to do that. So shout out to the subscribers. Clap it up for them one more time. And I know y'all, I know I get long-winded with the subscribers, but hey, I'm dedicating this time because like I say, without the subscribers, we're not here. And if we are here, we talking about my Cavs and the Browns and the Guardians and all type of other stuff that y'all don't want to hear me talk about. So let's continue to subscribe. The link is in the subscription box. In the description box, either on Facebook or YouTube or on your Apple and Spotify or wherever you listen to the podcast. Just look in the details and the notes and you'll see the Buzzsprout subscription link. I appreciate that. It's been a beautiful day. Friday, y'all. Friday. Please don't forget to check out that horrible Will Smith. That horrible Will Smith rap. It's so bad that you're gonna be able to laugh about it. But y'all know we got more news coming tomorrow. They got the hearing going on. They're going back and forth about when are they gonna have to announce. Are the witnesses gonna have to announce themselves and all of that? They got that going on now. So we haven't had an answer on that yet. And what I'm talking about is, y'all know Diddy want the witnesses to be named. Prosecution trying to hold back on that. We haven't had word on that, but we should have word on that soon. So I will be bringing that as soon as we get word on the outcome of that. Y'all know me. My goal is for y'all to be the smartest ones in y'all circle when y'all talk about these cases. When y'all go talk about these cases with your friends and they might not listen to the show, I just want to make sure y'all always know more than them. And as long as y'all know more than them, I'm doing my job. So when y'all at your company on break room or with your coworkers or around your friends, and they bring up the Diddy trial or any of this other Hollywood mess that's going on, my goal is to make sure that y'all always know more than them. And we doing it. So I appreciate everybody. It's a Friday. About to get the hell up out of here and enjoy my weekend. I'm tired. Been not a hard week, just been a lot of week. I made a lot of content. And a lot of different things came my way, and I took advantage of them, put the work in. So I'm ready to enjoy my weekend, chill the fuck out, and eat me some good food. Bye. As always, I love y'all. But I'm out. Boat, boat, boat. Another one bites the dust. Boat, boat, boat. Yo, yo, yo. Another one bites the dust. Boom, boom, boom. Another one bites the dust. And another one, and another one, and another one bites the dust. Don't. What's up, y'all? Getting Apple and Spotify loaded up right quick. This will only take 5,000 seconds. Hope everybody enjoying their Friday. Hope everybody enjoyed the show. After the show, it's the after show, and after the show, it's the hotel lobby. It's the after party. Welcome to the Flow Show No Filter after party, where we load up the Apple and so talk a little shit. You might even see a bird shit live on camera. You don't know what you're gonna see on the after show. Fucking Ashton Kucher cannonball. Ashton Kucher at the white party doing a cannonball. Ashton Kucher at the white party having the time of his life. Let's get Apple and Spotify loaded up one time. Where is the damn thing? Here we go. Let's see. All right, let's get Ashton going. Hey, another great show. Thank you, Shauna. Another one in the books. Ash, don't be having the time of your life cannonball and jumping in the pool and hopping on people's shoulders and then be talking about you feel betrayed. I ain't buying that. All good. You know we all be working hard, Jennifer. It's all good. That's the one thing about it. It's always gonna be there. Oh, here we go with this. Here we go. I'm not trying to do all that going outside again. Come on. Do it right here. If not, I think I'll be heading outside. Fuck it. I guess I will be going outside. He felt betrayed. Yep, Brittany Murphy. Let me see. I might have to go. Let me see. Okay, that's 0%. Okay, that's doing it. Let's see, y'all. I might be good today. Let's let it go. Let me turn the AC on. It's a little hot in here. Didn't take off all your Murphy. Definitely need to be diving into that, but it's crazy. Okay, hey, look, y'all. This family here, Anitra. This ain't Anitra, the Anitra I know. Everybody say hello to Anitra. That's family right there. If that's the Anitra I know, that's Darnell's cousin, right? So everybody know who Darnell is. That's Darnell's cousin, y'all, I believe. If it's not, my bad, because I can't see, it's kind of small. But I believe that's Darnell's cousin, y'all. Everybody say what's up to Anitra. I don't know if she's still in here. But if you see Anitra, that's Darnell's cousin. Been knowing Anitra since we was all kids. She's a kid. She like my sister's age. Shout out to Anitra. She loves, she said, I think she been following in my content for a while. So it's good to see her in here. I always get some new faces in here on the breakfast show. Shout out to Anitra. But yeah, y'all, we in this. Flo, go with the both. Do both, Flo. He gonna bring Hollywood down. Diddy gonna publicize the tape. Y'all are funny, but yeah, y'all, it's heating up. It is heating up. Yeah, we cooked today. Let's see how we go. Let's see how this. It's all right. It's loading. Here we go. This shit. Let's see if we get better, y'all. I think we're getting a little better. How everybody doing? What everybody got planned for the weekend? What y'all got planned for the weekend? I'm relaxing. I will be relaxing. What up? I think I seen Anitra. Huh? Okay. Okay. Lauren's son has a good luck on his kindergarten spring concert today. What does he play? Does he play an instrument? Does he sing? What does he do? Okay, Jennifer got family coming in. What did your son do? What he's gonna be doing at the concert? What instrument did he play? They everybody singing. Okay, cool. I remember my son didn't want to be in. He didn't like being in I think it was an orchestra or band or whatever. I said, man, just play the drums. I think the drums the easiest thing to do. Just get the drums and get the big drum that you got to hit the hell out of it. I always thought if I was gonna be in a band and you really didn't want to be doing nothing too complicated, I always thought playing that big ass drum thing is the best thing to do. Yeah, C Tuck said good luck to your son, Lauren. He's gonna do great. Speaking it to existence. And Jennifer, make sure Jennifer have fun with your family. Jennifer got family coming, uncle and aunt coming in. Hopefully, we want you to enjoy that. Anybody else? What else y'all got going on? Is Lauren and Jennifer the only one got plans this weekend? Ain't nobody else got no plans? Amy, you got no plans? Kobe, you ain't got no plans? Okay. Kobe said they changing their shift next week. What they change you to? What they putting you on nights or mornings? Oh, Amy gets to work tomorrow. Hope you enjoy work. All right, let me take my damn. I forgot how I did. Oh, here we go. I always forget how to do this, but I remember now. Boom. And then take off the virtual background. Bam. I think my bird mad at me. She ain't been back. She been gone for 2 days. I ain't seen my bird in 2 days. She might have had her babies. Okay, Kobe gonna be working. Get that money. So Kobe and Amy gonna be getting money this weekend. So Kobe and Amy gonna be getting money this week. I'm gonna be trying to find my bird. We moving. Good news is we moving right along. The show is processing. It's still processing, but it's moving right along, so that's good. Okay. Hold on. Let me catch your message. Who is that? Stephanie. Stephanie say good morning, y'all. I'm driving, and she'll just be chilling this weekend. I'm with you on that, Stephanie. I'm gonna just be chilling this weekend too. I can't wait. I love when it's Friday because I love what I do, but I also love when I do get a break. I love when I get a couple of days off to kind of refresh, work on some things. I got to get some, do some things for the merch. I got to get some merch out this weekend, stuff like that. But yeah, it's good to chill. I like to during the week. I'll be getting it in. So shout out to everybody who contributed to help me on my Facebook monetization. So y'all know to run up all my Facebook videos, all my YouTube videos, run them up. I don't really care as much about Instagram because Instagram work for free on Instagram. So I don't really care about Instagram, but YouTube, and watch the videos, share them, comment, whatever you can. It helps me out to the monetization stage. So far, I'm gonna be honest. So Facebook's monetization thing seems kind of cool. I'll give y'all my honest opinion. So far, I'm happy with it. So far, Facebook monetization is way better than TikTok's. I can't say that with true honesty. Facebook's monetization is 1,000% better than TikTok. So I'm happy about that. C Tuck, you chilling? Hey, C Tuck, I'll be your way. End of May. C Tuck, I'll be in Cleveland. Around end of May, beginning of June, right in that time frame, I will be in Cleveland. I'll be sneaking around. I'll be letting my real people know where I'm at. But other than that, I'm kind of gonna be like, I'm gonna be kind of a ghost when I'm in Cleveland. I'm only gonna be seeing certain people, but I will be there. See Tuck, so be looking out for one of my shows coming live from you from Cleveland. End of April, beginning of June, somewhere in there. Looking forward. I ain't been home in a minute. Definitely links. Yeah, we definitely can link. We'll figure out a little secret spot. I'll tell you, I had to DM you or put it in the group chat or something, or Facebook. I send you a message. We'll find a little secret little Cleveland spot because they gonna be. I don't want people trying to blow up the spot and run up and be like, "Where you at? Upcoming?" Nah. This ain't the type of trip. This is a little secret trip where I just want to see my family, my son, and go to a couple little Cleveland spots that I used to go to when I lived in Cleveland a few years ago. So yeah, see, Tuck, we could definitely link. Definitely. I'm looking forward to getting back to Cleveland, seeing my son. My son looking at me eye to eye now. He had that crazy growth spurt. He like my height now. They grow up so fast, don't they, y'all? Oh, hold on. Did I miss something? What C-Tuck got going on for spring break? I think I missed something. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm glad somebody said something. I missed that, C-Tuck. Disney World is always a good trip. One thing about it, a kid will never forget the time you took them to Disney World or Disneyland, whichever one you go to. Amazing trip, C-Tuck. I remember when my mom and dad took me to Florida and Disney World, or was it Disney World? Yeah, it was Disney World. And I was like 8. I was about 8 years old, 8 or 9. And it was a beautiful trip. I never forget it. My mom and dad was arguing the whole time, but we always had good trips. Because it was like they argued so much, you just got to the point where you learned how to become invisible when they argued. And then when they stop arguing, you just become uninvisible again and move on. But I had a great time. And then fast forward, I remember when I took my son to Disney World for his first time, I think he was about 7 years old. And we enjoyed it. He stayed to me like glue. Y'all know how like y'all had those kids where you had to keep telling them, come here and stay with me, and they worry the shit out you and all of that. My son was always the type that when we was walking all through Disney World and all that, my son was so glued to my hip. Sometimes I would be looking around and think he missing, but he's so close to my hip. I'm like, oh, there you go. His little 7-year-old self, because I walk fast. Anybody know I'm a fast walker. So we walking through there, and the people I'm with, everybody cussing out their kids and telling them to stay here and stay close and don't go too far. I ain't never had to say that with my son. My son, I don't care how fast I'm walking. I don't care. It's millions of people around. My son stayed right on my damn hip. So we had a good time, and I hope you have a great time. I know y'all gonna have a great time, C-Tuck. That's a beautiful trip. Hope y'all take a lot of pictures, and I hope you can share them with us. Because Disney World is a special time, man. It definitely, I don't care what that, all the political things that they got going on, but we're not gonna let them ruin our memories and what we do. We make it what we want it to be. So shout out to C-Tuck for the Disney World trip. I'm a little jealous. That's something I would like to do. I would like to go to Disney World. My son too grown for Disney World now, but I would like to take some little kids and go to Disney World and have some fun. Happy birthday. Thank you. My birthday was March 6th, but I take a happy belated birthday. I appreciate it. Thank you for the birthday shout out. It was blue. I cried all the way back to Carolina. What happened? What Amy talking about? Amy, what you was crying about? What I missed? Oh, and the episode is loaded. So let me get this episode. Just getting Apple loaded up, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. Apple and Spotify is almost loaded up and gone and about to be gone and off to the races. Season 1, episode 126. Explicit content. All that look good. Save it. And we about to publish this thing. Boom. My mom was evil and she popped my Mickey Mouse balloon. Oh, poor Mickey Mouse balloon. Anybody else? Anybody else got any Mickey Mouse or any Disney World memories? Hey, Monique, look who in here. Monique Ziegler, one of my subscribers of the month. How you doing? Everybody say what's up, Monique. We always got people popping in on the after show. I love it. Yeah, y'all know Amy was being bad. You know a kid got to be bad to make you want to pop Mickey Mouse balloon. Hey, look, you know how bad you had to be as a kid for your parent to want to pop your Mickey Mouse balloon? Amy was showing out. Hey, baby. Hey, baby Tina. Good morning, Michigan. What part? You know I'm gonna be in Detroit. I'm gonna be in Detroit, June. What part of Michigan, if you don't mind us asking? Tina, if it's Detroit, you gotta come to the tour. First date of the tour is in Detroit, Michigan. If you ain't in Detroit, Tina, pull up to Detroit. And good morning to you on the after show of the Flow Show No Filter. I went on the Tower of Terror all night. Now that sounds fun. Hey, look, them rides starting to do me a little dirty now. As you get older, I used to be the type of person that got north. Okay. Well, you know, our buddy Greg is from Flint, the Flint area. Greg, our guy Greg, he from Flint, and he actually in Flint. So I'm familiar with Flint. Waiting on my bird to come back. So good day to you, Tina. Hopefully, I don't know how far Flint is from Detroit. Oh no, Detroit's only about I think he said an hour away. How far is Flint from Detroit? It's like an hour and a half. But thank you for joining the morning show and everybody else who's joining us. If you just want to know what the hell going on, we just actually completed the show and now we kind of just talk for a second, get everything loaded to Apple and Spotify. Y'all see the whole process from the beginning to the end of our podcast every time y'all tune in. And that was my goal when I went video anyway. I was like, you know what? I want them. Hey, y'all, it's starting to get bad. Let me move. I don't know why the service at this time every day gets like this. This is crazy. And then like around 12, it'd be cool. Let me try to close it. Give me 1 second, y'all. Maybe if I close this window. 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to see if I can get this service. It's like it's doing a little better now. But yeah, I would keep going until it go out. Now it's full again. This Wi-Fi, I love Puerto Rico though. If the Wi-Fi was stronger, I'd be in heaven. Amy, where? Can you tell me that? Hey, Amy, can you tell me when should I expect the bird to come back? It's been 2 days. She was coming every day. Did she have her baby maybe? Y'all think that bird had her babies? Okay, I said, when is the bird coming back? When Amy, the expert on animals. Oh, okay, I got you. Lay food out and pull up pigeon sounds. Got you. Okay. I'm gonna do that a little bit later when I come back onto the porch. And I have all my little after the show, I like to have a little meeting on the porch. Normally I have a little quick meeting on the porch. And when I have my little porch meeting, then I'm gonna lay some food out and play some pigeon sounds. She don't like what? Oh no, she sure don't. Yeah, she sure don't. So that's why I'm saying I'm gonna have my meeting first. And then after my meeting, then I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna lay the food out and that. But she definitely don't, because I noticed even after that time when I got off with y'all, she was chilling. And then I started having a meeting, and then she took off. I'm like, she don't want her baby to be exposed, I guess. Yeah, I will try to make a video of it. You're right, Amy. I'm gonna try to make a video of it for sure. Yeah, I thought about that. That's what I figured it was, Amy. I'm glad you said that, because that's what I thought. I was like, that's probably a sense of thinking something burning, and that means they need to get the hell out of here. How you get one? Only way I know how to Yeah, Mini Me. Remember I told you I was waiting for the link to store. So I told you to hold on. I said I'm linking the store to my YouTube. So you had to give me a second to get it together. But over the weekend it should be. So just give me a second. I'll let you know. But I don't know. Mini Me, you probably weren't in here. I said I had to fix some stuff and work on the merch over the weekend. So I don't know. Mini Me, you probably wasn't in here. Because the only way I know how to get a worm, Amy, is to go to the bait store and they come in this styrofoam cup. We used to get them when we used to go fishing. That's the only way I know how to get worms, is to go to the bait store. Yeah, I didn't think you was in here, Mini Me. Yeah, you wasn't in here yet. It was a little bit earlier. About 30 minutes ago. You notch a stick and rub another stick on it. Worms think it's an earthquake and then come out of the ground. Wow. Okay, I got to do that. So notch a stick and rub another stick in the ground. I do that in the ground. Oh, I see what you're saying. I get it. I like doing stuff like that too. I know what you're saying, Amy. So you notch a stick and then you rub it with another stick, and it makes it like the ground shaking, and then they're gonna come up. It triggers to them like, oh, this is an earthquake. Then I just pick them up. Yeah, I can pick up a worm. I ain't scared of. I always used to, when we went fishing, We used to handle all kind of worms and minnows and all type of stuff. So I don't have a problem handling dirty worms. Yeah, I get it. Yep, I get it because it makes sense. Because the sound is gonna travel from the stick into the ground, and the sound waves is gonna travel through the ground and make it, and they're gonna hear it, and it's gonna sound like to them what an earthquake sounds like. I get it. Hey, Amy be a beast on the if we was all stranded on the island, and as long as we had Amy with us, we'd be good. Amy gave me a trick. I can't wait to do that trick. How long does it usually take, Amy? I know it's no exact time, but how long does it usually take for the worms to come up? Oh, I love fishing, Jennifer. I love fishing. Here we go again. Oh, the service getting a little better. How long? About 30 seconds? Okay, cool. That's why I said I know it ain't the exact time, but I was wondering, like, if it shouldn't take like 5-10 minutes. That's all I want to make sure. So it's rather quick. Y'all funny. So Amy just taught me how to get some worms to come out, and so feed the worms to the pigeons. Worms and pigeons. Yeah, I love fishing. I remember when I took my son fishing, he did the same thing I did when I was a kid and I fished. My son, the first time he fished, this is the first time we ever fished. We was on a boat. And so it was taking forever. I think he was the last one to catch a fish. Like about 3 people caught a fish. He was getting a little frustrated. Finally, he got a bite. And I told him, snag it. Like, you got to jerk the rod. So he jerked the rod, no Diddy. And then he's reeling the fish in, but he kept reeling so fast. He kept reeling, and then the fish jumped out of the water, because he was reeling it, and that fish came swinging towards him. He dropped the rod and the fish and everything. I said, bro, that's the whole point. He forgot that the fish actually come out of the water and gets in the boat with it. That was the funniest shit ever. It was almost like he forgot that it was literally a fish, a real fish. He thought it was like it was a toy. He was about 7. No. He wasn't. He was about 12. I don't know how old he was. About 11, 10, 11, 12, something like that. And we had the dog. We had juice on the. Hey, what it do, Luna? Hola. So we had the dog. We had to take Juice, my son's Boston Terrier. We had to take him everywhere. So we had Juice on the boat. Juice had his all his fishing gear on. He had his what you call that? What's the thing that protect you from drowning? My mind drawing a blank right now. Life jacket. We had a life jacket on the dog. We all had our life jackets on. It was cute. We took good pictures. But that was so funny when he caught the fish, and then when he reeled it in, when it came out the water, he dropped the rod, ducked, and everything. I said, man, that was the whole point. What you thought you was reeling in? Yep, life jacket. Look, if the cutest thing you will ever see is a little Boston Terrier on a boat for the first time with a life jacket on, with a nice colorful one too. We had a cute life jacket. But it was the cutest thing. I said, look at Juice. The dog named Juice. Juice was sitting there on that boat. He didn't know what the hell was going on. But he had his life jacket on because my son, he don't play about his dog. My dog my son treat his dog good. He treated like a human for real. So yeah, fishing is always a good thing. Have a blessed day. Mini Me wants everybody to make sure they have a blessed day. Hold on, let me pull it up, Mini Me. Mini Me wants to make sure everybody have a blessed day and a blessed start to your weekend. She said work is a shit show today, but she's out. And I hope everything is going on well. I hope your sister's doing well, Mini Me. Prayers to Mini Me and her sister. Yeah, that is a great memory. I actually, I'm gonna post, if I can find the picture, I'll post the picture today. It's me, my son, and the dog. We got the dog. I think the dog got his life jacket on. Juice has his life jacket on, and we got our shit on. We took a picture, but yeah, that was a great memory. We went camping. This was actually during like the beginning of COVID. And when I told you we do a family trip every year. And so since it was COVID and y'all know how everybody was tripping about, the hotels or being like in close quarters with other people. So that particular year we went to Myrtle Beach and we went to a campground. In Myrtle Beach, we went camping and we stayed in Myrtle Beach at the cabins for like a week. And we went fishing and we made s'mores. What else we did? We did all type of stuff, but we went swimming, of course, and we went to the beach, all that type of stuff. But the most fun was going fishing for sure. Then my uncle comes out, rest in peace, my Uncle Mo, who always took me fishing, taught me how to fish, taught me how to do it all. He brings his old raggedy boat that he ain't even tested. And we all excited about getting on this big boat. He brings the boat, loads it into the water. All the kids got their backpacks. Everybody's so excited to get on this big boat and cruise. And the motherfucker wouldn't even start. I said, only my Uncle Mo, I love him to death. But only my Uncle Mo would bring an old boat and not make sure that it worked. And then we all was thinking like, damn, Uncle Mo, you was going to have us on this raggedy boat in the middle of the ocean, in the middle of the water. And so it was funny. He kept trying to start it. And it was like 12 of us. And as time went past, it was like 6 of us, then 4 of us. Then at the end, it was just me and my uncle. And I'm standing there while he keep trying to start this damn boat. All the kids is sad. They done went in the car. They ready to go back to the cabins. It was crazy. So we ended up renting a boat, and that's how we ended up going fishing. So yeah, but it was memories. Good old Uncle Mo. I think it was Myrtle Beach State Park. Amy. Good old Uncle Mo had all the kids. All the kids went from being so excited. We packed the lunches. We had all the women, I had all the kids. It was one of those big family. Everybody was so excited. Next thing I know, Mo halfway standing he done went from trying to start it from outside to he is fully submerged in the water thinking he is going to fix this engine on the spot. The water is up to his chest as he's in there working on this boat. It was so sad and funny, but that's Uncle Mo. Uncle Mo was one of my favorite uncles, but he would do something like that. That's Uncle Mo. Make sure the boat worked before you bring it on the trip and got all the kids excited. Oh man, memories. Oh, okay, yeah, it was it was people pier fishing around there too, Amy. So I think you're right. I'm pretty sure it was Myrtle Beach State Park. Oh yeah, we'll never forget that trip. That was a matter of fact, I would like to go back. I had so much fun. I would definitely like to go back. That's another type of trip that I would like to plan one day, is some type of like camping, some type of camping getaway type trip. My family, my grandmother, we always was camping all the time. Like my grandmother, my granny, rest in peace, granny, she went camping probably. They had a motorhome. They always had big motorhomes, and they always got new ones. And so they had a new motorhome And they would get up and go in that motorhome and go every other week. And I was like, that's the life. When I get old, I want to have me, or I should say older, I want to get me a motorhome and just travel and pull over and stop at different random camping sites. That's what my granny did. So she instilled all that camping and nature in us, and I love it to this day. So I want to get back to doing more of it, though. Yeah, y'all. What memories, what memories, what memories. No, I ain't scared to travel to the city. I ain't scared to not no more. I can't be scared anyway because shit, my son about to graduate. I'm out. I ain't never scared. Uh-oh, look at the rooster. That's he about to go get him some. I don't know if y'all can see him. When they running like that, that's normally look like they about to go get them some. That's what I've noticed. It's this little trot they do. It's not a full sprint. It's like but it's not a jog either. It's like a jog sprint combination. When you see them do that, they about to go get them some ass. Oh, okay. I'm about to say I ain't scared. Yeah, Amy. Yeah, Amy's scared. I'm about to say, I ain't scared. Amy's scared to go to the city. Amy said you're right. That's funny. So yeah, Oh. I think they coming. Some of the birds that coming, it's like they coming, but then they see me already here and they rerouting and flying another way. That's what's going on. I'm keeping y'all in the loop of what's going on with all the wildlife in Puerto Rico. If you be very quiet, the birds will come right up to me. But it ain't working, so fuck it. Birds ain't fucking with me today. I got to get some food. I got to go get in the ground and make some fake earthquakes and get some worms up here. I can't wait to do the new trick Amy just told me. Yeah, yep. That's about right, Amy. Yeah, that same way when they go get their piece. That's what these roosters be doing. Yeah, I enjoy it. Thank you. And I thank y'all too, because this is something that we both enjoy. Gives us a chance to just kind of talk about shit and meet up. Oh, look, y'all. Look. Look. I told y'all they was coming. They back. Weezy is back, y'all. Oh, Weezy. Weezy be playing around now. I think Weezy went to go get a stick. Yeah, at least she looks skinnier. Did she have her baby? Yeah, she got mad because I put her on blast. I bet you as soon as I get off live, she coming right back. When I get off live, she gonna come right back and interrupt my meeting. Then I'm gonna have to stop my meeting so Weezy can chill, and then we'll be all good. And then the reason why it's Weezy, because that's the only bird that will come literally while I'm out here. The other birds, sometimes they'll come when I'm not here, and then I'll come out. Sometimes they'll chill, but Weezy comes whether I'm here or not. She'll fly right like what she did. It's the only bird that'll do that. The rest of the birds, they won't come on this porch when I'm out here. Y'all love the fresh air. Amy said she ready. She heard us talk about worms. What you say, Amy? She came over. She said, "Nah, I don't see no worms. You got work to do." Bo 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 bo. Morning. Oh, today is a perfect day. It ain't too hot. It ain't too sunny. But it's never cold. You gotta love Puerto Rico. What's nesting stuff, Amy? What would be considered nesting stuff? And do I leave it on there? Do I leave the nesting stuff on that thing? Or do I just put it on the ground? Okay. Okay, yeah, I definitely got that. Cool. Okay, cool. Got it. So other than that, y'all, what else? We got C-Tuck going to Disney World. We got Jennifer kicking it with her uncle and aunt. And today, Lauren's son has a concert. Anything else worth noting? Damn. All the birds having a meeting. It's like 50 birds just flew at one. Where they going? Something going on. Hey, y'all, I think the hawk, remember I told y'all it'd be a hawk coming around here? I think the hawk on his way because the birds is flying around crazy right now. And normally when they're doing that means like a big hawk about to come circling. Keeping y'all posted. Hawk be coming over here trying to eat. Nah, it's all quiet. Yeah, definitely was some. Yeah, I'm looking because I'm trying to look. I want to make sure I want to keep my crew safe. That hawk be on it too. Do hawks wouldn't bother chickens though, do they? Will hawks get chickens? Oh. Hey, yeah, look, Amy just said the same thing. That's what they are too. They chicken hawks, he said. So I guess that's why. Look, so maybe he wasn't sprinting. Maybe his ass was sprinting and hiding for cover because the hawk was coming. Now it all making sense. The roosters start running. The birds start flying crazy all together. I don't know where they went. And now, if you notice, you don't see no birds, no roosters. They all then got the hell out of Dodge. You don't see not one anything. Wow, damn, for real? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I told y'all that's how me and the birds got close because they were trying to hide from the hawk, and I didn't know it. And I was trying to shoot them a little bit off the porch, and they wouldn't leave. And I'm like, something must be going on. They won't leave. And so I looked up, and that's when I seen, I guess what y'all call a chicken hawk was circling around this motherfucker. So yeah, I'm gonna do like the birds, y'all. I'm gonna go get duck for cover for the hawk get my ass. But everybody enjoy their weekend. Share it. Blow up the Facebook content. Blow up the YouTube content. I appreciate y'all. Much love. Good luck on the concert. Make sure y'all leave a comment once this live close. I need everybody. Let's get the I'm outs in the chat before we get the fuck up out of here. And y'all know that y'all know the exit. Y'all know the exit call. Pepper hit it. Pepper hit it, huh? Well, I'm out. Everybody, Jennifer said, everybody have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you. You too, Jennifer. See you Monday. I'm out. Peace.